So in the past 24 hours, I have been inundated with messages from business owners saying, Brian, I need you to come talk to me. Because yesterday here in England, the government decided to lock down all pubs and restaurants as of 10 p.m. at night. And I did a little digging, and according to Public Health England, a study that came out last week, it turns out that the transmission rates are not happening in hospitality venues. It turns out 43% of the transmissions are still happening in care homes, of all things. Then it goes to 26% in our schools and universities, then 15% in the workplaces you see around here, and it's less than 5% of the transmission is happening in hospitality venues. This is according to Public Health England's own study that they published last week. So why are you restricting and crippling our small and medium-sized businesses that are keeping London alive? Why? Shutting these places down at 10 is killing their late night margins when they're barely getting back on the feet. I've had emails, direct messages, comments by the bushel from people that are saying, Brian, please say something because no one else is. No one's talking about this. And again, there is a complete lack of leadership in our government. There is a disproportionate response to this virus. You know, they are penalizing the business owners and they're not really going after the cause. There's no science-based decision making, and it's frustrating to me, and it's frustrating to all the companies trying to survive here in the city. You close the cafes down. I spoke with a bunch of taxi drivers last night. It's going to kill their late night business. And now they're talking that this is going to happen for 6 months. This is, again, not intelligent. This is a disproportionate response, and it frustrates me because we have a bunch of civil servants that don't think like entrepreneurs. They don't understand the lifeblood of a city is built by these small and medium-sized enterprises. And if we don't support them, if we don't look out for them, London basically dies. And all you're left with are these venture capital funded, big chain names. And that's not how we are as a city, and that's not how the average person functions and gets their livelihood. So I'm frustrated. I'm curious what you think. Is this happening in your city as well? Are the lockdowns killing small businesses? Are they killing your job? And how do you feel about it? I just want to say we need some real leadership. We need really an intelligent decision. We need people to speak to the citizens and talk about how we can do this in an intelligent way. Again, these hospitality venues are some of the cleanest, the most sanitized places out there. And by the science, it's not where this disease is being transmitted. So why are we locking that down? And this goes on to this complete lack of intelligent decision making by our government. They seem to be making these policies for other reasons, other agendas. But again, it doesn't seem to come down to science or practicality or thinking about the long-term ramifications of shutting these jobs down and shutting the city down. I mean, some of these places will never come back. I walk around and see boarded up restaurants and boarded up stores. These businesses will never come back. And what are we going to do about it? And this will not last for 6 months. So I'm concerned. I'm curious what you think. Please share this video. If you want me to come and speak with your business, go to londonreal.tv and send us a message on the About Us section. I'm going to get out there and try to talk to many as people as possible and try to get a science-based approach that's proportionate to the danger, which this isn't, that really looks out for all the citizens. And again, the economy is related to our mental health, is related to our physical health. It's all interconnected. And I don't think people are understanding that. They're making sweeping decisions to cover their asses on potentially poor policy making decisions they've made in the past. We've had enough, and we're not going to take this. And we really need people to come to the table and show us the evidence and then make intelligent decisions. It's not happening now. I'm concerned. Tell me what you think. Leave your comments below, and let's try to figure this out. Thank you.